culture, youth and sports, and one Guyana.
World-famous Indian astrologer and spiritual healer in Guyana, Master Vishnu. Master Vishnu is a specialist in bringing back loved ones and ex-lovers, an expert in removing black magic, negative energy, and evil spirits. Are you facing problems that go beyond your comprehension? Is there anything that is convenient for progressive life? You may have visited many astrologers, but you didn't get your problem solved. Visit once. Master Vishnu will business problem, love problem, relationship problem, depression, black magic, marriage problem, education problem, court case, childbirth, witchcraft, negative energy, juju and voodoo, family issues, health problems, and more. Through one-on-one consultation, Master Vishnu will solve any kind of problem in within days, 100% guarantee. Master Vishnu also offers lifetime protection at all times. Book an appointment at +592 632 9943, located in Georgetown, Guyana.
stories this evening, sponsored by Courts Bringing Value Home. A cartoon appearing in the Starbuck News smearing Magistrate Leron Daly's face. Highly disrespectful. Nigel Hughes. Stalls of Water Street vendors destroyed. Mayor Mentor unaware of the situation. New completion deadline set for Demerara River Bridge. And heavy-duty equipment coming into contact with transmission lines. Reason for new wave of blackouts. GPL. HGP Nightly News begins now. Good evening to our viewers here in Guyana and online. I'm Aletha Grant with the Thursday 19th September 2024 edition of the HGP Nightly News. We will tell you this evening that prominent attorney at law Nigel Hughes is calling on the Guyana Bar Association to address a cartoon that appeared in the Starbuck newspaper which smeared Magistrate Leron Daly's face with derogatory comments. Find out more from Tiana Cole.
Attorney at law Nigel Hughes on Thursday during a telephone interview with this newscast said Magistrate Leron Daly is on medical leave and has a history of medical challenges, and it is unfortunate for a person or persons to mock our current situation.
The cartoon with Magistrate Daly's face with all the comments around her is in very, very poor taste and is highly disrespectful.
In response to Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Annie Nandlal's request that the judiciary address the election fraud trial, delays and speed up the proceedings since the matter has been further postponed, Mr. Hughes added that it is interesting that the AG would select just one case out of hundreds of cases, all of which require the judiciary to act quickly.
However, this particular case, there are several cases that they insisted be heard by a single magistrate and asked that all of them be consolidated before a single magistrate, thereby putting an unacceptable burden on that magistrate.
He emphasized that if the Attorney General has doubts that the magistrate has medical challenges, he can certainly verify with the medical authority, with whom has granted medical sick leave. Additionally, he noted that if the AG is indirectly questioning the integrity of the doctor, the medical council would be able to comment on the issue.
But it is not acceptable for the Attorney General to invite the judiciary after having consolidated several cases before one magistrate who unfortunately has fallen ill, and then say the judiciary must act with expedition.
It is the view of the learned Attorney General that the case ought to have almost been or completed by now, since it is very important to the public and the country. On Tuesday, the trial involving the 9 defendants was scheduled for a 5th hearing before Presiding Magistrate Leron Daly in the Georgetown Magistrates Court, after it was stopped due to the magistrate's illness. However, the matter was called before Acting Chief Magistrate Faith Magusti, who told the court that Magistrate Daly is still unwell and adjourned the case until October 31. Tiana Cole reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
Vendors along Water Street whose stalls were destroyed on Wednesday are decrying the treatment meted out to them, saying it was unfair. Mayor of Georgetown, Alfred Mentor, said he was unaware of the situation. Daisy Richards reports.
On Wednesday, vendors plying their trade on Water Street in front of the Popeyes franchise said they are being meted out with unfair treatment after their stalls were destroyed and goods seized. The vendors who were furious highlighted that selling merchandise were their only hope of surviving in this economy.
I think that it's unfair for know that I'm a mother, a single mother as well, fighting for my children to survive, and when you come out here to hear that you can't sell, what you expect me to do? right? Everybody cut out with education.
They were told they can occupy the spaces but must operate behind the line drawn by the Georgetown Mayor and City Council. The vendors assured that they were paying their dues and the demolition came without notice.
I asked every day upon council road, why council can't come out and talk to us? You understand? The deputy mayor, the councillors and everybody come out and tell us where already going on, where the finding place, they're collecting with money every single week.
Mayor of Georgetown, Alfred Mentor, during an interview, said he was unaware of what transpired since the decision was made to ensure everyone was satisfied.
I wasn't fully aware of this particular situation. The fact of the matter here is that there's no mandamus for the Popeye. We've been working to be able to treat with a situation so that the vendors could sell, Popeye could have their entrances and so on exit.
Mentor added that the vending situation is going to be temporary until a long-term solution is found for the vendors. For HGP Nightly News, I am Daisy Richards.
The deadline for the $260 million new Demerara River Bridge, which was slated to be completed this December, has now been pushed back to March 2025. Minister of Public Works Juan Edgell on Thursday addressed the challenges causing the ongoing delays. Carice Gonzalez filed that report.
During an early Thursday morning site visit to the new Demerara River Bridge, Minister of Public Works Juan Edgell announced that the completion of the much-anticipated crossing has been rescheduled for the end of March 2025. Edgell pointed to the major challenge experienced by the contractor that is attributed to ongoing delays.
It was mainly getting the things here in a timely manner because, in all fairness to the contractor, everybody in the country knows that I put pressure to get work done. They work day and night to bring us to this stage.
According to the minister, the bridge being built by China Railway Construction Limited is about 68% completed, though significant work still lies ahead. So far, around $150 million of the project's total budget of $260 million has been expended, and the extended deadline is likely to increase cost. Meanwhile, project manager Patrick Thompson assured that the bridge's foundation and piers are designed to withstand impacts from large vessels, while highlighting safety as major focus.
The structure of the foundation and the piers for the main tower to resist the collision of a handyman's vessel. So if it does collide, the structure is strong enough to not collapse or to not be impacted in a big way.
Government says once completed, the new Demerara River Bridge will enhance connectivity while addressing the needs of the Guyanese people. I am Carice Gonzalez reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
Join us after this break for more news.
Welcome to SNL Electrical Inc., where lighting and electrical needs are met with expertise and style. From the latest in electrical lamps to durable cables, circuit breakers, panels, we have it all. Illuminate your space with our elegant chandeliers, stunning crystal lights, and versatile pole lights. Looking to upgrade your comfort? Explore top-of-the-line AC units and our diverse selections of stylish styles. Visit us at 170-180 Dolman Street, Kitty, Georgetown. Discover a solution that not only lights up your world but transforms it. Call us on telephone number 226-3018 or 223-1634. SNL Electrical Inc., powering your life with elegance, quality, and care.
Say goodbye to germs with a free Sterling Super Soap automatic dispenser. That's right, get free equipment and installation of our touch-free dispenser. The perfect correct amount of soap every time ensures clean and germ-free hands. Refilling is quick and easy with 4 amazing fragrances: coconut, sunflower sunrise, pink blossom, and citrus zest. Call us on 265-7403.
Win Fuel Plus prizes you love with Rubis. Spend $4,500 or more in Ultratech Fuel at any Rubis service station and get an entry card. Win one of 2 amazing grand prizes: $200,000 in Ultratech Fuel plus $800,000 in cash, or $200,000 in Ultratech Fuel plus an $800,000 electronics package. Each week you could win fabulous prizes including Ultratech Fuel, a PS5, shopping vouchers, and more. Fuel up with Rubis for your chance to win.
Thanks for staying with us. You with the HGP Nightly News. As the country continues to grapple with a new wave of daily power outages, the Guyana Power and Light Company has attributed the situation to ongoing infrastructural works along the East Bank and East Coast corridors. Antonio Day reports.
The Guyana Power and Light Company GPL on its Facebook stated that at approximately 15:27 hours, machinery operated by contractors working at Hagsbush Dumpside Road came into contact with GPL's network, causing widespread power outage. As a result, customers in Demerara and Berbice experienced several service interruptions. GPL noted that it is currently mobilizing resources to rectify the damages and restore power to the affected areas. The utility company reminded that contractors building drainage and irrigation development who wish to work close to the company's network should contact GPL at least 72 hours before commencing works. The power company warned that contractors who cause damage to its network will be held responsible for the cost of repairs. GPL's Divisional Director of Power, Generation and Distribution, Bart Harjon, briefly told Nightly News that there were several instances of heavy-duty equipment coming into contact with the company's transmission lines. He noted that these issues are currently being resolved. Antonio Day reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
The University of Guyana is currently addressing the critical shortage of skilled professionals in Guyana's growing industries. The university's Vice-Chancellor says institutions are currently meeting less than 40% of the demand. More from Carice Gonzalez.
During the recent discussion, Mohammed Martin highlighted that estimates from the International Labour Organization and various research organizations suggest that Guyana will require between 25,000 and 50,000 trained professionals over the next 5 years across 17 sectors, including oil and gas, agriculture, manufacturing, and healthcare. She indicated that the educational institutions in Guyana, such as universities and technical institutions, are unable to produce enough qualified workers to meet the current demand.
You compare that with what the output is now, comparing all of the educational institutions in the country, not only universities, but GTI, the technical institutes, and so on. And we're doing just under 40% of what we are supposed to be doing right now.
Dr. Martin added that the university is actively expanding its training programs, aligning them with both current industry needs and anticipated growth in various sectors.
So we have to look at that, but also how we're going to make sure that everybody who can be trained is trained in to take part in what these opportunities are.
Professor Mohammed Martin warned that the shortage of skilled professionals could restrict Guyana's ability to fully exploit opportunities in these industries.
So definitely for persons to be able to really take advantage of what is there and what will be coming on stream in this context, they definitely have to be able to be educated in a relevant, quick, effective way and to stay here.
Furthermore, she shared that UG is addressing the issue by focusing on 4 key areas: increasing the scale of training, ensuring program relevance, enhancing infrastructure, and accelerating the pace of education. This approach aims to prepare students more quickly and effectively for the job market. I am Carice Gonzalez reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
The Ministry of Education has come in for harsh criticism from a parent who is also a prominent member of the teaching profession. The professional flamed the ministry for what is deemed the neglect of several schools in the Georgetown district. Dacia Richards filed that report.
Member of Parliament and Shadow Minister of Education Coretta MacDonald on Wednesday, while at the West Rumville Primary School, highlighted that there has been several complaints from schools in a particular area that have been experiencing similar challenges.
And you know what bothers me the most is the fact that it's only some of the schools in South Georgetown and the schools in the less deprived communities. We're having these kinds of craziness. In other schools, everything is A1.
She highlighted that with a large budgetary allocation, schools should not be experiencing such problems.
In this 21st century, more so with the $1.146 trillion budget, what are we doing to our children here? But you notice, we're building schools all over the place. We're constructing schools. I have no difficulty with that. But what about the schools that you have in existence?
MacDonald further questioned when the situation will be rectified.
There's no water to wash their hands. I don't know what Priya Manik-Chand is doing. Honestly, I don't know. And I'm tired and fed up of this.
She related that parents are frustrated over the situation, but noted that parents may have to resort to addressing this ongoing problem. When Nightly News reached out for a comment from Chief Education Officer Saddam Hussein, we were told that, quote, public servants do not speak to the media, unquote, and was further directed to the Ministry's Public Relations Department. Up to press time, efforts to contact Subject Minister Priya Manik-Chand and the Ministry's Public Relations Department proved futile. For HGP Nightly News, I am Daisy Richards.
We'll be back with you after this break. Stay with us.
Planning a cleanup? We can help. Sevon's Waste Management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanup, or construction project. It's simple. Step 1, give us a call. Step 2, we put down the bin. Step 3, load it up with all of your junk. Step 4, we take it away. That's simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there is no job that is too big or too small. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455.
Tropic Construction Solutions, we pride ourselves on being one of the leading distributors of high-quality woven and non-woven geotextile fabric, geotextile tubes, and geogrids for over 15 years in Guyana. We supply reflective vests, sleeves, quality hard hats, and more for your construction needs. We are located in No. 2 Village, East Coast Berbice, 1 minute from Palmyra. Our distribution mechanism enables us to offer delivery across the city of Georgetown. Contact us at +5926-284-077 or visit our website at www.tcsgt.com.
I can't wait until tomorrow.
Yes. I ain't start packing yet. Usually I pack a couple hours before and I go. Drive. I got my phone, I got my keys, my charger, my
Procrastinating planning for the future? Well, that's never a good idea. Let Demerara Mutual and Demerara Fire and General help you get started with planning for your future today. I'm with Dem.
Thanks for staying with us. You're with the HGP Nightly News. As we continue, Antonio Day tells us that a local agri-processing business is expected to complete its final method of standardization and acquire the prestigious Made in Guyana stamp of approval.
Recently, Chief Investment Officer of Go Invest, Dr. Peter Ramsroop, said that local agro-processors are being pushed to conform to international manufacturing standards.
We're working, trying to now help these exporters, one, the right labeling, the right size of that bottle. What is the market?
Proprietors of the Guyana Marketing International, GMI, Mawaso and German Port, during an exclusive interview with Nightly News, recounted that the journey for the thriving venture proved to be a challenging one.
In terms of labeling and packaging,
That's a challenge for us for this business. Our packaging materials, we are not getting them in the country. I mean, we are trying to move away from plastic bags, and we are using pouches, and sometimes it's hard to get the pouches. We were getting these pouches from GMC, the packaging facility at Sapphire, but they don't have. So now we are sourcing from Fullworks.
Known for their scrumptious coconut biscuit and salivating pepper sauces, Mawazo noted that they were privileged to participate in this year's AgroFest in Barbados. The couple received positive feedback on their products from regional and international stakeholders. Meanwhile, their products are sold at local shopping complexes such as Massey, Bounty, and the Guyana Maritime Corporation's Guyana Shop. Against this background, the next step of standardization is the Made in Guyana stamp.
We are just a step away from being certified. We already received the letter, the approval letter that we were successful. We passed all the criteria, so we are just waiting now to be certified.
The unstable price tag for raw materials like sugar has been a major challenge for the entrepreneurs. Despite these challenges, Mr. and Mrs. Port have set sights on bigger aspirations.
We want it to be out there. We want it to go international.
But all our products taste very lovely. So I do encourage you all to, support this thriving business.
Antonio Day reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
60 residents from Regions 3 recently graduated from the Board of Industrial Training after successfully completing several skills training programs. Find out more from Tiana Cole.
Through the Board of Industrial Training BIT, some 60 residents from Region 3 recently graduated from various courses. Chief Executive Officer Richard Mon said BIT stands ready to be involved in developmental opportunities that involve the training of individuals. He charged beneficiaries to continue climbing the ladder of success while encouraging them to take every opportunity to participate in other skill sets.
So far for the year, with the investment of government into the Board of Industrial Training that we have used to invest in you, we have impacted the life of 1,128 individuals. Well, that would have been from 2020 to date in Region 3.
Among the graduates were the Lewis family. The elderly Lewis, Jermaine, and his children Daniel and Disha stood out for their collective achievements in welding and fabrication. Jermaine Lewis expressed gratitude since the program will aid in improving his business endeavors.
It was very good, and we really appreciate the course because it brings a lot of new things towards the business. Because we self-employed also, and it's very, very, very good.
Additionally, his son Daniel pointed out that he has been involved in welding at a very young age and is happy to be completing the course with his father and sister by his side.
I feel nice that I am graduating from my parents because everything that my dad teach me is like I have to take it in the future.
Another parent, Chanel Scotland, and her son Michael Bacchus also shared the stage and received certificates. Scotland is the beneficiary of the Information Technology Certificate, which supports her current pursuits.
I'm doing a program through Goal, and most of the classes are online, and you have things to do through Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and so forth. So this have a great impact.
Meanwhile, her son is a beneficiary of an electrical installation certificate. He is currently employed within the oil and gas sector.
Currently, I'm employed in the oil and gas sector as an electrician. So this course gave me a little better accreditation in that field, and well, it opened my knowledge more to better serve in that field.
The graduates earned certification in various technical fields, including general building construction, welding and fabrication, electrical installation, information technology, motor vehicle servicing, air conditioning repair, and refrigeration. Tiana reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
Stay tuned for regional news.
currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. It is the civic duty and legal responsibility of all persons who meet the eligibility requirements to apply for registration. By doing so, you will be ensuring that you are issued a national identification card and be included in the official lists of electors for future elections, providing you meet all eligibility criteria. This registration exercise will end on November 29, 2024. For further information, contact the GCOM on 225-027729 or visit the website www.gcom.org.gy.
Elections Commission GCOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31st, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. Types of transactions. Anyone eligible for registration is required to visit the registration office responsible for his or her area of residence to apply for registration. Persons who are already registered could apply for a name change if they have changed their names since they were last registered. Apply for corrections if there is incorrect information on their national ID cards. Persons who are desirous of conducting any of the above transactions must provide the relevant supporting documents. Persons who are already registered could request that their photographs be retaken if the quality of the photographs on their ID cards is unacceptable. Collect their new ID cards if they have not done so as yet. This registration exercise will end on November 29, 2024. For further information, please contact GCOM on the following hotline numbers: 225-027729, 226-6557, 223-9650, or visit the GCOM website at www.gcom.org.gy.
Good evening and welcome to Thursday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Venezuela. Venezuela's opposition leader Edmundo Gonzalez, who stood against President Nicolas Maduro in July's election, on Wednesday said he was forced to sign a letter accepting a ruling from the country's top court, which recognized Maduro's victory. "Either I sign or I face the consequences," he said in a statement. Gonzalez is currently in Spain, where he was granted political asylum earlier this month, following the issue of a warrant for his arrest in Venezuela. The National Electoral Council proclaimed Maduro the victor of the presidential election, which took place on July 28, prompting allegations of fraud and widespread protest as the opposition published vote tallies online, which they said showed Gonzalez had won. We tell you now that Haiti's government on Wednesday created a provisional electoral council, marking the most concrete step toward reviving the electoral process in years after political turmoil and later violence thwarted previous attempts. The Caribbean nation is set to hold elections by 2026, a decade after it was last held in 2016. Under normal circumstances, elections would have been held every 5 years, but an already rocky political situation in Haiti was exacerbated by the power vacuum caused by the assassination of the former president in 2021, and the nation has gone without a president since. The council created on Wednesday already has representatives for 7 seats that represent religious groups, journalists, farmers, and unions, the Prime Minister's office said. And now for some international news. A large-scale Ukrainian drone attack in Russia triggered an earthquake-sized blast at a major arsenal on Wednesday, forcing the evacuation of a nearby town. Unverified video and images in social media showed a huge ball of flame blasting into the night sky and multiple denotations thundering across a lake about 380 kilometers west of Moscow. NASA satellites picked up intense heat sources emanating from an area of about 14 square kilometers. At the site in the early hours, and earthquake monitoring stations noted what sensors thought was a small earthquake in the area. A source in Ukraine's SBU State Security Service noted that the drone attack had destroyed a warehouse storing missiles, guided bombs, and artillery ammunition. I am Carice Gonzalez. Thank you for watching.
Cartoon appearing in the Stabrook News, smearing Magistrate Leron Daly's face, highly disrespectful, Nigel Hughes. Stalls of Water Street vendors destroyed, Mayor Mentor unaware of the situation. New completion deadline set for Demerara River Bridge, and heavy-duty equipment coming into contact with transmission lines, reason for new wave of blackouts. GPL. Those are our major headlines for these stories and more. Please go to our website. It's www.hgptv.com. I'm Alethea Grant. Thanks for watching.